Hey guys, I thought I'd do another update because it has been since May the 11th. I haven't done any because there's no point doing hair growth updates like every day because you're not going to see a difference. One thing that's remained the same in my hair care routine is this guy, coconut oil, and I cannot rate it enough. Like, it's an awesome product, and if you research it on the internet, there are many other uses for it. It's not just hair growth. It's awesome. And this is the stuff from Holland and Barrett that's for hair and nails, so I'm guessing you're not supposed to ingest it. But if you get the cooking variety of coconut oil, you can ingest it too, and that has many sort of medical benefits from a herbal point of view, so you're not actually using anything chemically. It's awesome, so have a bit of research if you want to see what it can help. I'm not a doctor, so I'm not going to do that. I'm just checking my eyebrows because the last video I did, they looked really weird. Anyway, they look okay today. What else I've been using is Mane and Tail Herbal Grow. The instructions for using this weren't working for me, so I was mixing a tiny little bit of that with the coconut oil and using it as a treatment. Then that you then rinse off really well, because although this is awesome stuff, it does, from my point of view, for my hair, it did leave it quite greasy. I'd imagine if you had quite sort of frizzy curly hair, it would leave a lovely sheen and keep it all kind of behaving itself and tangle free, but whereas for my hair, which is kind of quite absorbent really because it's still got some bleached parts to it, it was quite greasy. But some of the ingredients in it are really lovely, like colt's foot, beeswax, cocoa butter, jojoba oil, horsetail grass, and all these wonderful things. And it's green and it has herbs in it, and it smells lovely. I think that's down to the coconut oil, and it does have some added fragrance as well, which is probably only one of the few chemicals that it has in it which are good for hair actually. So they're not chemically, they're not going to strip your hair of all goodness, you know, or leave a weird plastic coating on it, which is what some products do. I've also been using the conditioner for mane and tail, and the shampoo. I bought the two off eBay for £5.19 with postage. They were awesome value, I thought, except the only thing, and it was my only bugbear, was the bottle of shampoo was bigger than the bottle of conditioner, or it seemed bigger. I don't know if that was my imagination. But I do think the bottle of conditioner should be bigger than the bottle of shampoo anyway, because everybody knows you use more conditioner than you use shampoo when you've got long hair, because conditioner doesn't lather and shampoo does. The other product I've been using in my other bathroom was caffeine shampoo, simply because my hair's been shedding a lot over summer. I don't really know why, but it could be a sign that it's just grown quite a lot longer, or new hairs are coming through. I don't know. You'll see on the ends of my hair, sit up a bit, I've got some nice colour. It's washed out quite a lot because I've been washing it out, so I can just try a different colour really. But it's this stuff, and I mix it with white conditioner, and this is the purple punk, but I also put a little tiny bit of raspberry rebel, which I've got left from the last time I bought some, and I mixed the two colours together in white conditioner, and you do that until you get the desired colour that you want on your hair, and you paint it on. And I did it all over initially, but I made the ends darker. That's why they're still darker, and this is washed out. I'm on Schwarzkopf's lookbook at the moment, so if you want to vote for me, that will be Ace, with that particular look, so that's cool. My hair has grown a lot. Since August last year, I haven't dyed the underneath of it at all, so you can see here, from my scalp to about there is my natural hair colour. So that's quite a lot really, that's like 5 or 6 inches, so it would be enough for a haircut if I'd done all of it, grown all of it out. But I haven't. In between I have had a few highlights, like I had a wedding to go to and things, and I didn't want to have really rooty hair, so I had some highlights and things. But you can see here, that's grown quite a lot too. So that's cool. I don't use an awful lot of heat, because that can break the ends off, especially if it's bleached on the ends a bit. Sometimes it's nice to have a hairstyle put in with heat, and you know, you should just go for it if you want to. But yeah, so down the back of my head, you can see the length really a lot better. It looks like it hasn't grown much since the last video, but I know it has because when I do this, it stays behind my head, whereas before it didn't. So that's one of the signs as well, you can tell it's growing. Apart from that, I have this cute accessory in my ear. That's from Claire's Accessories. The dress is meant to sit more like this, really, but it's ridden up. It's all elasticated across the bodice and stuff. It's the most amazing dress, and I got it from a charity shop in Finland, and it's vintage 1970s maxi dress, and I absolutely adore it. So I'm afraid that you might find it difficult to find another one like this dress, but that charity shop is in Helsinki, so if you ever find yourself there, it's got a few quite amazing gems in there. Like, there's an awful lot of vintage dresses that maybe our charity shops wouldn't have, because it's a different country, purely because it's a different country. But I can't rate charity shops across the world enough because of that reason. They're keeping people's love for older styles of clothes going, and you know, I'll say the same for our charity shops. They're amazing, and car boots, anything, and you know, you're recycling at the end of the day, and that's always good for the planet. Anyway, that's my hair update, and I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it's of some use to you, and you know, giving you a bit of positivity, in as much as just because you're growing your hair out doesn't mean you can't have a bit of fun with it. If anything, because you're growing it out, it's one of those times you can experiment with bright colours, because you know, it's not permanent, and then you know, unless you get something with a peroxide in it, it's not going to stay, because that peroxide is what opens the hair follicles and puts the colour in. If you're buying colours that don't have that in there, then it's not going to be permanent. That is the kind of general rule of thumb. But if you want to know for sure, I would research it. Don't listen to me, because I am not a hairdresser by any means, or shape or type of imagination. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day, and see you all soon with maybe a different video this time. Not quite sure what yet. I ought to apologise for my other videos on YouTube. There are some kind of odd ones on there which you might think, well, this isn't connected to what she usually posts, which is singing and hair videos. They're kind of Lego Titanic, etc. But that's because I let my 10-year-old post them on there. I won't let him have his own YouTube yet, so just enjoy those, bless him, and give him a like if you wish. And take care, guys. See you soon.